So today we are going to start a new topic based on electrochemistry, that is conductance of electrolytic solution. Yeah. So in this topic we are going to understand about the conductance. So first, if you consider there is one beaker in which we have electrolyte, and I have two electrode of cross sectional area A, and distance between them is L. So if you are considering this electrolyte, we have to consider this electrolyte because we are going to understand the conductance of the electrolyte. Now see, what do you mean by electrolyte? A electrolyte is a solution in which the solution which allows the electric current to flow through it. So when you listen this, it looks similar like electrode or a conductor. You know there is a conductor. Suppose if I consider this is a copper, and if I allow the electric current here, the electron flows from point A to point B. Why is it so? The electron moves in the conductor. Please note this, electron moves in the conductor due to free electrons. Okay. So the movement of electron in the metal or movement of the electron in the conductor is due to free electrons. Similarly, the movement of electron in the electrolyte. So here I will write down movement of electron in electrolyte is due to ions, or we can say charge carrier. Clear? See, if I connect here with a battery, clear, the electron flow from here, then it goes here, then it comes here, means electron comes here, then it goes here, then means electron is rotating in the circuit. So when electron comes here, so this electron from here to here, that is from electrode, if I consider this electrode as A and this as electrode B, so movement of electron from electrode B to A is through this electrolyte. So I can say this is a solution which conduct electricity. Now as we know that electron moves in the conductor, or conductance or movement of electron in the conductor is due to free electron. But these are not the conductor, this is something about a solution. Electrolyte is one kind of a solution which conduct electricity. So now in solution, who is the responsible? So movement of electron in electrolyte is due to what? Ions or charge carrier of the electrolyte. For example, if I have taken here NaCl, so when I put NaCl in the solution, it will create Na plus and Cl minus. So that Na plus and Cl minus are responsible for the movement of electron in the electrolyte. Clear? So please remember this, that movement of electron in the conductor, metallic conductor, is due to free electrons, and movement of electron in the electrolyte is due to the ions or charge carriers. I can say, I tell the example, if I take here NaCl, so Na plus and Cl minus, so that Na plus and Cl minus are responsible for the movement of electron. Clear? So I will continue my topic here. Now you consider a beaker in which an electrolyte is filled. Okay, and there is a cross sectional area. I say A is the cross sectional area of the electrode and L is the distance between the two electrodes. And I have connected the battery. The movement of electron takes place from B to A, and here the electrolyte helps to move the electron from B portion to the A portion. That's why I tell the conduction of electron in the electrolyte is due to the charge carrier. Clear? So we have to find this certain terminology. Now we will see here, before going to the conductance, we will understand the resistance. So we know that resistance is indicated as R. And physics you understood the resistance is directly proportional to rho L by A. So this is resistance R, and you know the unit of resistance is ohm, or you can say ohm. Now here first word I am introducing you, that is conductance. See, a resistance means I am writing here conductance. Please remember in this way. Here resistance, so here conductance. Now conductance here it is indicated as capital G. Conductance is indicated as capital G. So conductance is inverse of resistance. So uns. So conductance G is nothing but a what? Inverse of resistance. Therefore G equal to 1 by R. G equal to 1 by R. Now if you write down here G equal to 1 by R, means what I will do here? I will do here 1 by rho. Here I will do 1 by rho and 1 by L by A. See here, if I write like this also, rho into L by A. So as I know conductance I have indicated as G, and G is nothing but what? Inverse of resistance. So G is equal to 1 by R. So G equal to 1 by R. Now R value is what? Rho L by A or rho into L by A. So now conductance is inverse of R. So G equal to 1 by R. So here rho will be 1 by rho, and here L by A will be 1 by L by A. Therefore, so G formula will be 1 by rho into 1 by L by A. Here I have taken A by L also, but instead of A by L, I written here L by A. Why? It is a meaning I will explain in the later on in this class. So G, conductance G equal to 1 by rho into 1 by L by A. Now see here, next topic. You can see here there is a rho, and this rho is known as resistivity. This rho is known as a what? Resistivity, and it is different for the different material. So first I have introduced conductance. Now second portion I am going to introduce, that is, if I say that conductivity, and it is indicated as K, kappa, small k, kappa. Now see here, the relation between the resistance and conductance is inverse. So G equal to 1 by R. So conductance is having a relation between resistance. So it is easy to remember, conductance means here resistance. So conductance will be inverse of resistance. Here I have taken the conductivity. So conductivity having a relation between what? Resistivity. So conductivity K is the inverse of resistivity, or this conductivity is also known as a specific conductance. Please remember, specific conductance. Clear? Therefore kappa K, it is indicated by kappa K equal to 1 by rho. Kappa K is indicated by 1 by rho. So please remember that conductance, this is first topic, that is a conductance G is inverse of what? Resistance. So G equal to 1 by R, and G equal to 1 by R means we know R equal to what? Rho L by A. So what by R, sorry, it will be 1 by rho and into 1 by L by A. So 1 by rho and 1 by L by A. What is this L by A? Here also I will explain here. First you write down this, draw the diagram. Clear? Now see here. Clear? Third, now cell constant. So you can write down here cell constant. Third topic is cell constant, and cell constant is indicated as G star. In some book they have given X also, but you can write down G star. So cell constant is nothing but a what? L by A. So cell constant is G star equal to L by A, or it is the ratio of length between the conductor to the area of the electrode. Okay. So cell constant is nothing but a what? Ratio of length or distance between two conductor to the cross sectional area of the electrode. Therefore G star is equal to L by A. So I got here G star value, I got here K equal to 1 by rho. Now if I consider this as equation number 1, so I will put the value of 1 by rho and L by A in equation number 1. So I will get as so you can write down putting K value and G star in equation 1. So I get it as G equal to 1 by rho means what? K kappa into 1 by L by A itself is what? Nothing but a G star. That's why I have written here L by A. So this is G star. Therefore, K I will get G star into G. So this is my formula for kappa specific conductivity. Clear? Or conductivity. See here what I have done. First I have taken R equal to rho L by A. That is nothing but a resistance of any conductor is directly proportional to the length and inversely proportional to their cross sectional area, and rho was the resistivity which was the constant. But here I have taken the electrolyte. So where there here A I am considering the cross sectional area of the electrode, and L length I am considering the distance between the two electrode. Clear? So I got R equal to rho L by A. Now first I am defining the resistance. So resistance related word is conductance. So conductance is indicated as G and it is inverse of resistance. So G equal to 1 by R. Clear? So now, but R value is, R formula is what? Rho L by A. So when R equal to rho L by A, so 1 by R means what? 1 by rho and 1 by L by A. So G formula I will get, that is 1 by rho into 1 by L by A, and this I will indicate it as equation number 1. Now from here I know rho. So from again I am starting my theory from here. Rho is known as a what? Resistivity. So as I have taken resistance, the related word with the resistance was conductance, and conductance was inverse of resistance. Similarly, rho is resistivity. So similar word to the resistivity is conductivity, and conductivity is inverse of resistivity. So conductivity K, or another name I can say specific conductance also. So conductivity K is inverse of resistivity, Therefore K equal to 1 by rho. So I have defined here this 1 by rho as K, specific conductance or conductivity kappa. This K is a symbol kappa. Now one more new term we are going to study, that is a cell constant. So why cell constant? See here, once when you develop an electrolytic cell, whenever you are making one electrolytic cell, so in that electrolytic cell the distance between the electrode is constant. Once you made and once you start the process in that electrolytic solution, so we are considering the distance between electrode as L to be constant and area of electrode to be constant. That's why here L is also constant and A is also constant for a particular electrolytic cell. That's why I have taken as a cell constant, and cell constant is indicated as G star. So G star equal to what? L by A. Clear this part? So now what I am doing, I am considering this equation as 1. I am putting the value of K and G star in equation number 1. So equation number was G. So G equal to 1 by rho I have taken as K and 1 by L by A. So 1 by L by A is nothing but what? This portion is nothing but what? G star. So 1 by G star. So G star will go that side, it will get multiplied, and I will get K kappa equal to G star into G. Therefore kappa is nothing but a what? Product, or I can say a simple definition for the specific conductivity or specific conductance. I can say that kappa is defined as the definition is the product of cell constant and conductance. Cell constants and conductance. So I hope you are understanding this. Or from here I can make another formula for cell constant as G star, that is K by G. This also sometime it has been asked in the question. See here, from here G star, so G star will be what? K by G. This is also G star. So G star is something but a what? Cell constant. So cell constant I have two formula, either L by A. See, please remember, most of the students are having a confusion for the cell constant. Cell constant is always length by area. You have to remember this. It is not A by L. Cell constant is always L by A. That's why I am putting here L by A. Clear? So one formula for G star is L by A, and another formula for G star can be K by G. If that is K means kappa, kappa means conductance, and this kappa means specific conductance, and this G means what? Conductance, or you can say here conductivity. Clear this part? Now I have G star 2 formula, that is K by G. K means kappa, kappa means what? Specific conductance or conductivity, and G means what? Conductance. Clear? And another G star formula is what? L by A. So I hope you are remembering. Clear this part? Please copy out. Then we will go with the units. I hope you have written it. Now see here, we will derive the unit for one by one. Units of, first, resistance. Resistance unit, that is R, is what? Ohm, or we can say ohm. This is the symbol. So second point comes conductance. Yes or no? Because I told you that related word with the resistance, that is conductance, and also the formula of the conductance is what? Inverse of resistance 1 by R, that is conductance indicated as G, equal to what? 1 by R, that is 1 by ohm, that is what? Ohm inverse. Yes or no? 1 by ohm means what? Ohm inverse, or we can say MHO, mho. Ohm inverse means mho. So resistance unit R is ohm, or this symbol. Conductance G is what? Inverse of ohm, that is 1 by ohm, that is ohm inverse or mho. Third point comes, that is resistivity. Resistivity rho. Yes or no? And we know that R equal to rho L by A. So rho will be equal to what? R into A upon L. Yes or no? So what can be the unit? Ohm, meter square upon meter. Yes or no? So answer will be ohm meter. Clear? Now fourth point, I see here you can take in ohm meter also, or you can take here centimeter, ohm centimeter. Why? Because here length and the area are very small. Electrode area, see here, the distance between the two electrode cannot be in a meter for a hair point of view, because we are taking electrolytic cell. Yes sir? Yes or no? So what we are taking the lesser unit, it is ohm centimeter, but you can take meter also. Now after resistivity we defined a what? Conductivity. Yes or no? Conductivity was what? Kappa K, or another name was what? Specific conductance. Specific conductance. And it was inverse of what? This specific kappa was inverse of rho, 1 by rho. Yes or no? Rho unit is ohm meter, 1 by ohm meter, or we can say 1 by ohm centimeter, which is equal to, I can write like this also, ohm inverse, meter inverse, because 1 by ohm, that is ohm inverse or mho. So 1 by ohm means ohm inverse, and 1 by meter means meter inverse, or I can take ohm inverse, or I can take here ohm inverse, centimeter inverse. Now here note, please remember here, that is ohm inverse is nothing but a what? Siemens. S. Ohm inverse will be equal to what? Siemens. You should remember this. That is ohm inverse is nothing but equal to Siemens. Therefore, K unit will be what? Siemens. Now ohm inverse is what? Siemens. Yes or no? You have to remember this. This is a note, that is ohm inverse is Siemens. So K will be equal to what? Ohm inverse, meter inverse, but ohm inverse is what? Siemens. So K unit will be Siemens per meter, or if I take in centimeters, the answer will be Siemens per centimeter. So these are the unit of K. So unit of K will be what? Siemens per meter and Siemens per centimeter. So Siemens means what? Inverse of ohm. Inverse of ohm we do say is a what? Siemens. Please remember this. Write down. Clear? Now fifth will come, that is cell constant. Yes or no? So cell constant, that is G star, and G star means what? L by A. L is what? Meter, or I can take a centimeter. Yes or no? By meter square. Yes or no? Length I can take in a meter or in a centimeter. Here I am taking as a centimeter. So centimeter by centimeter square will cut. Answer will be per centimeter. So cell constant unit is per centimeter. Please remember this. Clear this part? Now copy out or take a screenshot. See, a resistance R unit is ohm. Conductance G means 1 by R, that is ohm inverse or mho. Resistivity is rho, and rho formula will be what? Ra by L, because R equal to rho L by A. So rho will be equal to Ra by L. R unit is ohm, meter square, meter. Instead of meter you can take centimeter also. Ohm meter or ohm centimeter. Now we have to come conductivity K or specific conductance. That is 1 by rho, inverse of resistivity. That is 1 by ohm meter or 1 by ohm centimeter. Now 1 by ohm means what? Ohm inverse, meter inverse, ohm inverse. Next class I will discuss the relation between these two. Clear? Now you remember one thing. This is not. There is ohm inverse is nothing but a what? Siemens. Here ohm inverse is nothing but what? Siemens. So kappa unit will be ohm inverse means Siemens per meter or per centimeter. Clear? So these are the 5 points. Clear? Copy out. I hope you have taken a screenshot. Now next we will go by defining the kappa. So you can make a point. It's a definition of kappa. So you have to understand your definition of kappa, okay? You know one kappa formula, just now I told you kappa means equal to what? G into G star. This formula just we have done, no? Where G and G star is something but a what? Cell constant, that is L by A. Clear? Now student, if I make here, if length I am taking 1 centimeter and if area I take 1 centimeter square, means if I maintain the distance between the two electrode as 1 centimeter and cross sectional area of an electrode to be 1 centimeter square, then what the answer will be? K? K will be equal to what? G, putting the value in the equation above. If I put the value here, L equal to 1 and A equal to 1 centimeter square, so K will be equal to what? G. Now see here, you know volume. Volume is nothing but a what? Area into length. So area is how much? Area is 1 centimeter square and length is how much? 1 centimeter. So I get what? 1 centimeter cube, and 1 centimeter cube means what? 1 ml. Yes or no? So I am making here 1 ml. So K equal to G when? For 1 ml. Yes or no? K will be equal to G when? K will be equal to G when L will be equal to 1 centimeter and area will be equal to 1 centimeter square. But if I multiply these two, I get 1 ml. So I can say K equal to G for 1 ml solution. Yes or no? So what can be the definition of kappa? I can say as G means what? Conductance. So I can say the conductance for 1 ml solution of electrolyte is known as a conductivity K. I can say or not? The conductance of 1 ml. How 1 ml? See, I taken here length as 1 centimeter, area is 1 centimeter square. Okay, I put here 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, this 1 get cut. I got K equal to G. Now, volume is equal to what? Area into length. Area how much I have taken? 1 centimeter square. Length how much I have taken? 1 centimeter cube, 1 ml. Means K equal to G when? For 1 ml solution. So G is equal to K. G means what? Conductance. So I can say like that, no? The conductance of 1 ml electrolyte. The conductance of 1 ml electrolyte is known as specific conductance K or conductivity. Or simple I can say 1 ml of electrolyte. Simple terminology I can say conductance of 1 ml electrolyte is conductivity. Yes or no? Simple terminology I can say like this, that conductance of 1 ml of electrolyte solution is known as conductivity. You can say conductance of 1 ml electrolyte solution. Clear? See what I have done? I have taken definition of K. Clear? This is very important and most of the students are committing the mistake here to understand. K means G into G star. G star means what? L by A. Clear now? If L equal to 1 centimeter and area equal to 1 centimeter square, so K will be equal to what? G. Now K equal to G for 1 ml solution. Wow, how 1 ml solution? See, volume means what? Area into length. area how much I have taken? 1 centimeter square, and length how much I have taken? 1 centimeter, so 1 centimeter cube equal to what? 1 ml. So K equal to G will come for what? For 1 ml electrolyte solution. So G is equal to K, and I have to define the K. So I can say like that the conductance G of 1 ml of electrolytic solution is known as a specific conductance K or conductivity, or in short term, conductance of 1 ml electrolyte solution, conductance G of 1 ml of electrolyte solution is equal to what? Conductivity K or specific conductance. Please remember this. This is a very important topic. You can solve for yourself, and please see my video once more. You can reverse this video, see to this, because we are going to solve the problem in future, and again we are going to derive certain terminology based on this only, that is molar conductivity, and revise this question, revise this formula once and more. Here, thank you.